I'm Michael Savage. I'm a magician. You are dying. Every man, every woman, every child is dying. From the instant you are born, you begin to die, and the calendar is your executioner. I got into magic from my aunt, and she was just awesome. She was into what everybody was into then, just questioning reality and wondering about what was happening, or what we can actually be as human beings versus what was going on at the time, which is kind of what's going on now, war and greed, and hoping that there was something more to this world and this universe than just those two things. I think it was a combination of Aunt Barb being very mysterious and magical herself. She was into witchcraft and riding a Harley Davidson, and Doug Henning on television. He was like the magician of the 70s before David Copperfield. I just thought magic was the greatest. My aunt enrolled me in a magic school, a mail order magic school, basically. Once a month I would get a new magic trick, and I would do the magic trick, and and I'd get books and things like that, and I totally got into magic. She really encouraged me into magic, and she encouraged me as I got older. Then I learned about other magic, like magic, the occult type magic. It's a variety of stuff. I open up with a kind of a clown bit, just kind of popping balloons. People hate balloons. So just the fact that I pull out a balloon makes half the audience already scared. They're really scared. So they're just waiting for me to pop the balloon. So I just love to play with that tension. It's just kind of playing with people's anxieties. And then I choose red balloons because red psychologically sets you up. So it's all about a kind of a fun way to poke fun at fear. And then I do gross things, sticking a needle through my tongue, and then people are like, oh my God, and then, haha, it's not a real tongue. So suddenly, ultimately, I'm in control of these things that you're afraid of. Or at least Dr. Tinkerpaaw is, and everybody loves it. Oh, Dr. Tinkerpaaw isn't really afraid of anything. He's seen it all. He's been all over the world, all over the underworld. He's brothers with the devil, and with death he chews the fat. He's takes himself to the edge of life and death on a regular basis, and understands that there's nothing to fear in this world, ultimately, because this world doesn't exist. He has magic elixir to sell, but he never pitches it. Eureka! And no one asks for it either, which is funny. Cures everything, including death. The first part of my experience in life was experiencing a lot of death. The majority of people I knew died right away. So I had a relationship with death since I was a child. But at that time, I wasn't getting answers, and there was a lot of things going on in my life. Like I talked about earlier, a lot of people were dying, and a lot of terrible things were happening, bad people in my life, and just felt really powerless. And in some ways, I tried to seek out power, some sort of power from magic, imaginary, and occult. The only way I was able to do anything was by using my own skills and imagination. Magic is power, and what it can actually do when it's done well, and the way people react to it is a little, I don't know, sometimes it even scares me. It's just the inexplicable mystery of a well-done magic trick. The beauty of it is mastering it or believing in the magic also. So when it happens for the spectator, it also happens for you. And if you both share that experience, it's very powerful. You know, it kind of just makes you think for a little bit about this world and what it means and what possibilities there really are. I use special effects, the special effect of magic, to kind of coerce people into thinking about their world a little differently, or at least I hope what they're doing is they're experiencing something that changes them a little more than just getting up and going to work and spending your weekend at the mall or at the bar or whatever it is that you do, and maybe think about life a little bit more. Can you see it? Ew! I hope to wake people up. My whole message of my show is carpe diem. The seasons of Minnesota really kind of created that rhythm as far as the way I am and the way I understand the world. I collect skulls and dead things, butterflies and flowers, just to make things even. You know, some people don't think I'm totally weird, but they're dead flowers and dead butterflies, so I don't know if that matters or not. When you live in the kind of climate or this part of the world, that's kind of what you do to get through the winters, is hold on to last summer. There's like getting through winter and the canvas of the snow and your imagination and creating dreams and holding on to the dead butterflies and the dead flowers until spring. We're all equal in the eyes of death. If death had eyes, that is.